Hey guys, it's Lucas back with another video today. Tuesday, we just finished a weekend of store championships. Saturday played at RC Games, and Sunday played at Ketchum. We took second place on Saturday, and we split top cut, or first and second, on Sunday. Got you the deck profile, run you through some of these cards, some of the choices, and matchups. All right, let's get started here. So we're starting with one Shield of Virtue. Was really good, actually. Never felt like I needed more. It was good to take out other people's locations, help ready some of the smaller 2-drops, 1-drops I was playing. Real good card overall. Next, we got the standard 4 Pawpsicle. Got to play it. Draws a card. Flavor Sham. Tamatoa, which we will talk about Tamatoa later. Value, so drawing a card, healing characters. Freest thing in the world. Next, we have 4 Develop Your Brain. Develop Your Brain was real good. Essentially, looks top 2 cards of your deck, puts one in your hand, bottom deck's the other. Playing this deck, I found that the deck is really matchup dependent. You kind of need to know your matchup specifically, so being able to dig for the cards you need in certain matchups and putting bad ones on the bottom of your deck feels real good, to be completely fair. So, 4 Develop. Next, for a little bit of something different, we went with 4 2-drop Gaston Arrogant Hunter. 4-2, Reckless, does not quest, no rush. Was a real MVP this weekend. Played against an aggro deck, came in real clutch against the aggro matchup. Later on, you'll find we play the 6-drop Gaston as well, which shifts for 4, so you don't have Flavor Sham turn 4. I mean, shifting onto a 4-4 and questing for 3 on turn 4 is real good. Gaston being able to replace itself, the 6-cost one, of course. But this just being a 4-2 against aggro is real nice. Probably going to drop this down to 3 to make room for some more cards, but overall it was a real good card this weekend. Next, another card, something different. 4 Cruella de Vil, 2-cost, 3-2. During your turn, this character gains evasive, quest for 1. It's inkable as well. Big thing was this card being evasive during your turn is real nice. You will find that Minnie Mouse, the 1-3 that quests for 2 on turn 3, is a nightmare. But this is our out to that. We also found that Queen, the 5-drop shifts for 2, is a nightmare as well. But this trades perfectly into it. Playing a control deck, you kind of want to trade into cards, so this was real nice. For another 2-drop we played a plethora of 2-drops, but aggro is pretty scary. We played 3 Queen of Hearts. 2-drop, rush, 2-2. Your opponent doesn't see it or doesn't know you have it. Real good when they quest with their smaller bodies they would have shifted onto. Now you just kill it for free. Also quest for 1, which is kind of cool. Doesn't do much else besides that. Again, really good for your aggro matchups, really good into your steel amber decks. I have found if they quest with the smaller bodies, boom, you get a free trade. Nothing feels better than a free trade. Next, we go on to another item here. We have 4 Fishbone Quill. I feel like that's pretty standard in any of these decks. Being able to ramp is real nice in this deck. So 3 Fishbone Quill, inkable. Flavor Sham, again, helps you ramp. Free card ever. So, yeah. Next, we have 3 Judy Hops. Now, some people play 1, some people don't play any at all. I've found 3 to be a nice spot. Real good in the mirror match. Real good against the flute decks, lanterns, even. Only problem is giving your opponent that card draw, but what's a card draw to trading against a Lucky Dime or a Quill or Lantern? Also quest for 2, which is kind of funny, so real nice card overall. Definitely would stick to 3. 3 is a nice little sweet spot. We got 2 Maui Fishhook, pretty standard in these decks. Giving something evasive or Challenger 3 is real nice. Being able to attack with your smaller bodies and take out bigger bodies. Again, playing controlling the matchup with Challenger 3 or evasive is real good. Next card, probably pretty standard. 4 Flavor Sham. Probably the best card in the deck. When you play pop an item, draw 2. Whenever he quests, pop an item, draw 2. So he does a lot overall. He's on a 6 health body, so real nice. Only does 1 damage, but being 6 life, it's real hard to answer the turn he's played and the turn he quests. So it is almost always just a free draw 2, questing for 1. For the next card we have, this was another MVP for McDuck Manor. God bless. This card was amazing. Being able to quest for 2 on a 9 health body is a nightmare. No effects when you move anything here, but just questing for 2 on a 9 body makes it almost impossible to out. Most decks I found didn't even attempt to take it out. They would just try to race you, but because you're playing a control deck, gaining 2 and then controlling your opponent's board means there really is no race. So a real nice deck, or a real nice card overall. Another standard card, of course, for Maui Hero to All. 5 cost, 6/5, Rush Reckless. I mean, this card is insane. This plus Fish Hook deals with any location in the game. Maui trades with essentially every card in the game. Also helps you sing a couple songs. Well, 1 song in particular, which we play in this deck. But, yeah, just attacking, singing songs. 6/5, kills anything. It's just standard, have to play 4. No question. Next, we've got 2 Let It Go. Yes, 1 foil, 1 non-foil. Let It Go is real good. You can have someone that costs 5 or more sing it, puts an opponent's character into their inkwell face down, exerted. Real good into a lot of matchups. If your opponent's playing Bounce Package, the goat stuff, being able to deal with their goat stuff early is real nice. That way they don't gain much advantage off bouncing it. Is real good. So I found turn 5 being able to put it in their inkwell and letting them get that card draw or that lore instead of being able to bounce it, replay it was real good. Think about 3, but still was a really good card overall. Really liked it. Next, we got 3 Mana Medusa. A lot of people compared this to Lady Tremaine. When you play her, you can banish chosen opposing character with 3 damage or less. A lot of people compared this to Tremaine. Funny enough, if you notice, she has the same little posture as Lady Tremaine does in her photo. Just a little weird something there. But very good card. Trades with Beast Tragic Hero, which is a 3/5. Robin Hood, Heroic Champion, something like that. Hood Champion, I don't know. Something along the lines of that. It's a 3/6, but Medusa kills it. Medusa trades with essentially anything. The Jafar matchup's pretty scary, but if you just kill the Jafar before they shift onto it, Madame Medusa is really good for that. Yeah, I found her to be a lot better than Lady Tremaine. A lot of times people can play around Lady Tremaine by just flooding the board, but a selective kill is real nice on a 4/4 body as well, so it trades into a lot of other stuff. As we spoke about it, there he is, Gaston. Shifts for 4, 6 cost uninkable, 4/4. He's essentially a better version of Develop Your Brain because he looks at top 3 instead of top 2. He quests for 3, which is real nice because if you play Lucky Dime, you copy it for 3, and then if you quest, that's 6. I've had that happen a bunch of times. Gaston's real good. Yeah, Gaston helps dig. Also can sing Let It Go. Shifts for 4, which, you know, we play 2 cost Gaston, so it's real nice to be able to shift this out early. Our next card, standard 4 Be Prepared. Can't play the red deck without it. Red obviously being my favorite color in the game. This probably being the best card in the game, in my personal opinion. Having a board wipe that can't be stopped is real good. Of course, there's a bunch of ways to rip it, but, you know, you play multiple, so what's ripping 1 when you play 4 in the deck? Real good card overall. I mean, being able to sing it too is real nice. You'll notice we play a lot of bigger bodies in that deck for that reason. Being able to sing it and then play something else after it is just absolutely evil. So 4 Be Prepared for sure. Next, we've got 2 Hades. Hades was really good to me. A lot of people didn't play Hades to start. I thought it was pretty wild. Hades is really good. Questing for 2 on a 6 body. Another form of removal, of course, but big thing, it sings Be Prepared. So my biggest overall thing this past weekend was being able to sing Be Prepared. Got me out of a lot of situations, a lot, and then allowed me to follow up, which allowed me to quest for game. 2 Hades, definitely would debate on going to 3. Real good card. We've got a 1 of Scar. I thought Scar was going to be a lot better, to be honest with you. It was there for the aggro matchup, trades with probably the entire board, and sings Be Prepared on top of other cards. Quest for 2, kill something, it re-readies itself. Again, I thought this was going to be a lot better than it was. A little bit of a letdown. I don't think I could cut this, but definitely would be a card I would cut. Definitely not the best card I played this weekend. This, however, was pretty fun. Lucky Dime. Lucky Dime, big item, but you pay to exert it. You choose a character you have, and you can gain lore equal to it. So, of course, people played Bell. I'm not the biggest fan of Bell. Bell gets removed real easily. Having to get to 10 ink sometimes can be an issue. If you play a bunch of uninkables, they rip your Fishbone Quill. But this Copy and Tomato is real nice. Real good card I found. Very strong card. I've had turns where I had 2 out on the board, and it's won me the game. Next, we play, of course, 4 Maleficent Monstrous Dragon. Again, 9 cost inkable, form of removal, quest for 2. Sings Be Prepared, let's not forget that. Real good card overall. I think this card's absolutely insane. Definitely has like a $40 price point, I think. $30-$40. Definitely warranted. Card's real good. Yeah, so 4 Dragon. So, we do have the 4 Tamatoa. On Saturday, I did not play with Tamatoas because I did not have any. They were left somewhere, and I just didn't have them, so they weren't in the deck. Got second place without them. I don't think Tamato is needed, but it definitely is nice. Played 4 on Sunday. It was definitely worth it. It's a 5/8. On play and when he quests, essentially, like Flavor Sham, he adds an item from discard. So he helps fuel your Flavor Sham. 8 costs, so he can sing Be Prepared. He can sing Let It Go. Also, he quests for 1 more for every item you have to play. And obviously, playing an item-heavy deck, it's real good. So, yeah, that was the deck profile for this past weekend. Saturday, let's start with Saturday. The matchups weren't too bad. We played against, round 1, played against a red-green, kind of like an aggro deck. We took that one. Round 2, we played against blue-purple. That was a very tough loss. We could not keep up with the draws, could not keep up with the ramp. Round 3, we played against a green-steel discard deck. We have a really good matchup into that, so we ended up taking that win. Round 4, we took a draw. Round 5, I played against Steel Song, but I got that. Then went to Top Cut. First round of Top Cut, I played the mirror match. Really good game. Game 1 was like, he kind of didn't have what he needed early on, and I was able to play aggressively. Game 2, real close game, but Lucky Dime closed that game out for me. Went to my next round of Top Cut. I played against Red Purple. We lost game 1, but I found this deck's really good into playing on the draw and on the play. Game 2, we took the win. Game 3, right, game 3 was the most wild game. I was down 18-2 in lore, but because of controlling the board and McDuck Manor, we were able to come back and we won 20-18, which put us in the finals. Played in the finals. We played against a Steel Song deck, playing the flutes. We took the loss there. Lost 2-0, so we came second place. And then at Ketchum Collectibles on Sunday, where I played, round 1, I was paired against a Yellow Steel Pride Lands deck. Really weird game. He bare necessitied me, and my hand was 4 Be Prepared and a Lucky Dime. And I was like, well, this is interesting. But lost round 1, 2-1. Went to my game 2. Played against, I played against another Pride Lands deck, another Yellow Steel Pride Lands deck. It was everywhere. Ended up beating him 2-1, real close game, but McDuck Manors were closing that out. Game 3, or round 3 was the scariest. Played against aggro. Aggro, it was purple steel aggro, lots of bodyguards, lots of bouncing, but we were able to pull out the victory. McDuck Manor with 2 McDuck Manors closed it out for us. Round 4, we drew. Round 5 was a really, really close game with blue steel, but we were able to draw the game out, and we took the victory there, 2-1, which put me in 8 seed, but I made it in the top cut. So then things got real funny. My round 1 opponent in top cut was the same guy I played round 1 of the tournament, and we ended up beating him 2-1 with another comeback in game 3. Move on to my next game of top cut. I play against another yellow steel deck, playing the lanterns, trying to rush you out. We took that game 2-1. Really close game in game 3, but because of the removal, he just couldn't keep up. Finals again. The funny thing was the finals was me and the same guy. His name's DJ. He was playing a Steel Song deck with the Ember Steel Song deck. Real good player. He beat me in the finals yesterday, and we decided to split top cut. It was late at night. We were all ready to go home on a Sunday. So we split top cut, and that was that. Real good deck overall. Some changes definitely will be made. 4 McDuck Manor, though. If you guys are going to play any 4 of, McDuck Manor for sure. Real good weekend overall, though. I was definitely happy with how the deck performed. I came from playing red-purple for almost 3 sets total, and then red-blue kind of jumped out at me because Lucky Dime's pretty funny and Flavor Sham is absolutely wild. So we got both Stitch promos. We have a champion mat. I also have a second place mat that's in my book bag. Real good deck overall. I plan to make some edits. I'm playing in a store championship Saturday, so I'll let you guys know how that goes. Probably only a couple of cards I'll change, and hopefully we'll have the deck ready for Atlanta in May. Thank you guys for watching.